Support your Hobbit hobby.
Welcome, Strategy Battle Gamers, to another GBHL YouTube channel production. As always, you're here with James
and Jamie.
Jamie, who's eating plastic right now because he's hungry. He's hungry for more Desolation of Smaug miniature releases. Today we're going to be going through.
An awful link.
It was great. That was good. Do you not think that was good?
No,
think that was good?
That was a good link, I guess. Hungry for more.
Hungry for more Desolation of Smaug
Today,
miniatures.
We're going through the Mirkwood Guard box.
You excited for these?
Mirkwood Rangers. Yes.
They drew an interesting reaction from the community. What kind of reactions have we been getting?
We've been getting, they look a bit Warhammery, although actually when I look at them, they're a bit too small for Warhammer, when I see them.
Yeah, far too small. Warhammer tends to be really big and chunky.
A heroic scale.
If you look at a Warrior of Chaos,
look at that, they're tiny.
If you look at a Warrior of Chaos compared to one of them, you can probably get 4 of them into a Warrior of Chaos.
Maybe
I don't
4.
really know Warhammer.
Probably 2.
You see them here.
Initial reactions, they are very nice. They do not have slaughter bases, so you're gluing them directly onto the base itself. You know, there's no sort of clip in.
That's interesting.
It's good. I mean, I assume we'll see some great conversions of people who've got the skill to do that, since they've got that freedom to model them as they want.
Like the Shadow and Flame guys,
yes,
UK Freddy Bear and DMS.
I can double check if the Palace Guard were like that. No, I think the Palace Guard here are slaughter bases. So it's not that they've abandoned the slaughters; they've just chosen not to for the.
Why do you think they might have chosen not to with these?
So they can be used for Warhammer.
Well, I think maybe it's because it frees up the sculpt to be a little bit more dynamic.
Yes, if you're not stuck with your feet on the one place, you can be having them split out or jumping or kneeling down.
If there was a word to describe these miniatures, I would say it was, in terms of poses, the dynamic. They are.
They are. As you were saying that, I mouthed it to you. He's going to say dynamic. It is dynamic.
Very dynamic.
Yeah.
They are. I think they're gorgeous sculpts.
And it's nice to see some women finally in Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Other than, who was it, Eowyn and Arwen, is there anyone else?
Eowyn,
Lobelia?
Arwen, Lobelia,
Galadriel.
Tolkien tends to put his female characters on pedestals, so it's not that he puts them down, he actually kind of raises them up.
So they can stand on mountains.
Well, Arwen in the literature, especially if you go into the appendices, is one of the most important characters.
Goldberry, she's a female.
Yeah?
Yeah, we think.
No, yeah, she is. Well,
yeah,
she's not. She's kind of.
She's River Daughter, isn't she?
They're basically God, aren't they? You know.
Yeah,
they're a form of.
We had a big discussion about this when James and I dressed. Not you, James Braun, Hobbit, dressed up as Tom and Goldberry. We had no idea what we were meant to be, so we did a lot of research into it. We're like, oh, they're just an enigma. They're just there.
They are. I can see why they weren't in the movies.
Yeah, it would confuse the life out. If there's this one guy who can, hold the ring and not give a damn about it, just get him to, walk it.
Exactamundo. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about. What we are talking about are the Mirkwood Rangers.
We've waffled.
Yeah, we do tend to waffle. Do you like our waffles? We're back on that.
I'm back on that one.
Back on that. And again, you get 10 miniatures on the sprue. 10 miniatures on the sprue, and it's £25.
Mm-hmm.
But these miniatures, these plastics, they don't really compare to some of the old Lord of the Rings plastics.
Especially the old Wood Elves. The old Wood Elves are awful.
Yeah, have you got any old Wood Elves with you?
Not unpainted, but I have got some with me.
You got some with you that are painted?
Yeah.
I was going to say we could
do a comparison if you wanted, yeah.
Yeah, do you want to grab them while I show these? Okay, so if I just bring these really close and just let's see if we can see some of these miniatures here. If any of you guys got them, if you've got any of these Wood Elves, these Wood Elf Rangers, let us know. And let us know how you found painting them, what you thought about them. I mean, what strikes me is the detail in their faces is very good, and their hair, even sort of the lace, up kind of almost the bodice thing.
There you go.
It's great.
You compare the size difference as well. They've actually got smaller in this release, which is quite interesting.
Yeah, they are. They're less chunky.
The trend has been that the miniatures are getting bigger. Oh, you're going to show off my awful painting on these guys now.
There you go. So very, very, very different.
So very big and very clear as to what he's doing.
A chunkier miniature. Is that? I'm sure that poses for one of the Rangers of Middle Earth as
yes,
well.
they
It's into
quite early in the sort of production of Lord of the Rings. Many of the sculpts were just borrowed and recycled and reused to create other poses.
Very interesting. So, do you think we're going to see lots of people, especially on the tournament scene,
Yes,
buying these, getting these?
I reckon we'll see quite a few of these. I mean, 100% off bows is nice in itself. They've got a good special rule and great heroes, so there's no reason not to take these guys.
Are you going to be taking them?
Yep, I've got, for my 1,000 point list, I've got 7 of these on Toriel.
Only 7?
Only 7, because they're quite expensive. With their price of points as they are, I think a full warband is a bit too expensive for them. You know, I think the way my numbers work out is I've got my full complement of 33% bows before these guys are included, and these guys are really just an addition to the force.
You get effectively getting an elven cloak for free on these guys, but it does mean that they are expensive. Well, they're not getting it for free, are they?
They're fully paying. They get their special rule for free.
They get the special rule for free,
Which is nice.
which is very nice. It's a nice special rule, and they are gorgeous miniatures. I think you could take any one of these miniatures, and it could have been a captain previously.
Yeah.
I think they're that good a quality. I think possibly, the more I look at them, the more I think these are some of the best sculpts
that we've got in our range.
I really, really believe that. I wonder what you guys think. Let us know.
Yep.
Let us know what you think.
Put them back into their box.
Yes, are you going to trust me to do that? Here we go. Looking forward to seeing how Jamie paints them up, and also, guys, feel free to show us your paint jobs as well. Send them over to us. So again, this has been another unboxing during our Desolation of Smaug.
Fortnight, month, year.
Yeah, however long this ends up
we
being.
Can stretch it out for.
Yeah, well, we're putting out videos every day.
Pretty much every day, yes. Well, without fail, every day.
Without fail, every day. That's how much we love you guys.
And we love our hobby.
And we love our hobby. You continue to support your Hobbit hobby, and happy strategy battle gaming team.